What country can preserve its liberties if their rulers are not warned from time to time that their people preserve the spirit of resistance? Let them take arms. That was said by Thomas Jefferson in a letter to James Madison. Weapons are weapons. There's nothing in this world that cannot be used as a weapon. The reason I'm here today is because of the unfortunate debate on guns, specifically assault weaponry. I'm here today to persuade you that we the people have the right to bear arms, whether it be assault rifles or pistols. Why do we have a Second Amendment right to bear arms? What is an assault weapon? And why should we the people be able to own them? Our country's freedom was founded by the use of weaponry. Our country's freedom was preserved through the use of weaponry, and our country's freedom shall remain intact through the use of the same weaponry. The Second Amendment right was put into place specifically to prevent the new free world from becoming tyrannical, like Great Britain. Allowing the government authoritative power over its citizens' access to firearms would thus be disarming the people and leaving them defenseless against tyranny. In other words, a cruel and oppressive rule or dictatorship. At this point, our freedom will have been turned into peaceful slavery. The Second Amendment reads, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. In order to remain free, we the people must not let the government disarm us and leave us defenseless. Right now, the government is trying very hard to regulate and ban certain weaponry. The weapon of choice is very well known, AR-15, or as the government likes to call it, assault weapon. The AR-15 and its other similar style firearms are put into the spotlight due to the way they look, how many rounds the weapon can hold, and the recent use of them in the unfortunate mass shootings. An assault weapon is classified by the unknowledgeable or otherwise ignorant person as any gun that looks tactical or like it can be used by the military. If you really want to get into it, what weapon cannot be used for assault? Think about it, every gun can be classified as an assault weapon. The term assault weapon is a great way to make the weapon sound more deadly and dangerous. But all guns are just as deadly if used in such a way. By this I mean, if one wanted to commit a horrific act of murder or mass murder, every type of gun will provide the same outcome, loss of life. For the sake of argument, the true classification of an assault weapon is any weapon that can fire rapidly, or in other words, a fully automatic gun. So why should we the people be allowed to own an assault weapon? I believe truly that America is a free country, definitely has a right to bear arms, whether it be a handgun or assault weapon. Just on the simple fact of freedom, no less, no more, I believe we the people have this right. That being said, there's more to it than that. Now the government is calling our semi-automatic guns assault weapons, mainly due to its visual aspects. Some of the guns take on the look of a military-issued fully automatic weapon. This scares people, but I'm here today to tell you that it's not the same. Semi-auto rifles fire just like a semi-auto pistol. The difference in certain cases is the round capacity of the two. And obviously, the most important is the visual aspect, or the look of the gun. So the idea of banning these assault weapons, it just doesn't make sense. If the government is going to take away a part of our freedom, for the sake of this discussion, they should focus only on the fully automatic guns, which are the state and federal definition of an assault weapon. That being said, I do not believe they should take away fully automatic guns. I am not saying that we should be paranoid or necessarily worried about tyranny. I don't know about you, but I would want to be prepared to go up against our government if necessary in order to preserve our freedom. The government has these fully automatic weapons. They have drones, they have tanks, ships, trained military. So if we were ever put to the test in defending our freedom, are we supposed to go up against them with pump-action shotguns and regulated pistols? One more thing. I would like to say about we should be allowed to own such guns, and why we should be allowed to own such guns. It's very simple. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Just like knives, bats, cars, planes don't kill people. And those have been used in mass shootings, mass murders, rather. Unfortunately, the innocent people who are unarmed are usually the victims of such tragedy. Weapons are just tools which can be used by the people for good or bad. Today I've explained to you why the Second Amendment right was put into place. what an assault weapon is and why an American citizen should have the right to carry these weapons. I've explained to you why we the people have the right to bear arms. I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. That was said by Thomas Jefferson, and I totally agree with it.